Feeling overwhelmed, overweight, or out of sync with your health and body? Overtime Fitness Toledo. Need motivation and direction with your goals? Overtime Fitness Toledo. Here at Overtime Fitness, we strive to provide a warm, inviting, judgment-free, family-oriented atmosphere, offering customized and nutrition workout training. Because you are worth it. Give us a call and book your session today. 419-708-0005. Overtime Fitness Toledo. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, this is Smooth Tim, and welcome to another episode of the Now You Know Show. It is now my absolute pleasure to introduce to you this lady to my left, the Queen herself, Queen Silvy.
Yes, that's right. It is me, Queen Silvy, on this terrific Thursday. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this great world. I am feeling so great this evening here in the cold glass city. Smooth, how are you?
I am doing terrific on this Thursday evening, Queen, and might I ask how you're doing?
I might be a little chilly, but I'm supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious, I suppose, is 24/7, 365. Queen Silvy, you're just simply
I know.
amazing.
Amazing.
Yes, you are.
I am amazing. Hey, you are amazing, Smooth. You are amazing as well. I'm so honored and happy to have you here on this terrific Thursday for the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim, segments from people. Did you know that there are extraordinary people in this world? There are good people in this world, gifted people in this world. Did you know that?
All four corners.
That's right.
I wonder why they used to say that. All four corners of the earth.
Well, we have
The earth is round and it doesn't have corners, so I don't know why that expression ever came to being. But
Right. But you know what? We have some extraordinary people here today. They're doing some extraordinary, inspirational, encouraging, and even funny segments just for you. So you are in for it tonight. Spread the word, if you will, on all of your social media platforms, including YouTube Live. You can check us out right now. But, Smooth, you do have some announcements for today.
no, absolutely. Again, our hearts, prayers are going out to the people in the world that are, still going through this crazy morphine pandemic. And
Right.
we're also thinking about our friend over there in the kingdom of Tonga,
Oblivion.
We
Yes.
haven't heard from him yet.
Yeah.
So hopefully everything's okay. I mean, I guess, they were pretty devastated. So we're
Our
thinking
hearts and
about
prayers
you.
go out to them all. Yes, indeed.
Also, if you would take a moment, take a look at the top of the screen, and you're going to see scrolling. That's interesting. www.thequeensilvyshow.com. Go ahead and get to that and jump on our friends list. And you may ask why.
Because I said so.
And you can also get yourself hooked up with what we're doing and get yourself set up if you would like to be on like Sylvia Mid, or you would like to be a contestant in one of our drawings.
Hey,
Make
Friends
sure you
Club.
get on there. Multiple reasons why you
very
should
much
be there.
so.
Also, because you are worth it, Foxy 5 Jewelry. It is sassy, elegant, and affordable jewelry and accessories for you and whether someone special. Visit Monica Wright on Facebook or go to www.foxy5jewelry.com. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh, yeah, another way to follow us, Queen, is go to our YouTube channel.
Please do.
All kinds of content. You can go to see all of our shows, as well as some other projects that Queen and I are involved in. Absolutely. Make sure you subscribe, too. The more subscribers, the better content we can give you.
Okay.
Also, how your lawn looks says one heck of a lot about you, so put your lawn care maintenance into someone who really cares. And that would be Top Notch Lawn Care of Toledo, Ohio. They are licensed, insured, and reliable. They have the commercial and residential services available for you all year long, so give them a call at 419-708-0005.
Yes, I like when you say 0005.
0005.
Get yourself hooked up. It's cold here in the Glass City. I don't know what the weather is where you are, but I hope that you are safe, healthy, and happy. And again, thank you for tuning in to the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. Hey, if you are watching this live, we love and appreciate you. Honestly, we do. If you are watching this later on an archive or repeat, listen, our love is everlasting. We love and appreciate you as well. I love all the shout-outs that I am about to give, and I appreciate everyone for that. And that is to Helen Myers. Shout out to you. Peace Myers. Shout out to you. Corey and Casey Patino, shout out to you. Joan Mercer, Aaliyah, Asia, Maya, Tay, Camille, shout out to you. Shout out to my Pooba Poo. Oh, Mari, that's my prince. Jonathan Jr., Jonathan Sr., shout out to you all. LP and Cynthia, shout out to you. Queen Sonia and Master Lee. Boy, he can barbecue. That's why I call him Master Lee.
Pit Master.
Yes, he can throw down. In the highest amount of snow, he can be out there barbecuing, doing it. Shout out to you. I'm coming to get some of that barbecue.
Yeah,
Shout
my
out
stomach going now. Like,
Shout out to Queen Khaki, Shanika, Brianna, Alana, Precious, Cynthia. Shout out to you. Shout out to Ryan and Kelly and the All-American Boys. Matt and Tracy and the All-American Girls. Shout out to you. Shout out to Pat Wilhelm McGiffin, C. Shorty, Franklin. Thank you. I'm sorry about that. Shout out to you. Shout out to Queen Renita Easley, Pam Bailey, Amy Kanema, Sabrina Williams, Pinky Harmon. Shout out to you all. Hey, shout out very much to my queens over in the United Kingdom, Beth Lambert, Nicola Jones, Bethany Jones, and Kay Cross. Shout out to you. Listen, if you would love to be shouted out because you are special and amazing too, or shout out someone that you know that deserves a shout out, send us your name or the names, and we would gladly represent and shout you out 3 days a week. And because if you, that's if you go to queensylviacomic.com or the website, thequeensylvyshow.com, or wherever you're viewing this. You are going to leave that in the comment section, and Smooth will take care of that. I had to get that all out of my system because I'm ready. And I hope you are ready. So check out this important message. And when we get back, let's get it on the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. Want the best for your dog? Then see Yitka, owner at Vita Canis, specializing in aromatherapy products for dogs and their owners. Here at Vita Canis, we help you to naturally and organically improve the health and happiness of your dog. Check out the website, www.vitacanis.co.uk. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook.
Hey, Vita Canis. Also, speaking of Vita Canis, since you brought it up.
I did.
And you did. They're having a giveaway. And they're giving away some really nice gifts.
Nice.
And
100% natural aromatherapy product.
And if you would like to have a chance, we're going to have a drawing. One of her dogs is going to do the drawing on February 18th.
Right on the Queen Silvy Show. That's right.
So go ahead and get your name to us. You can do that in Messenger. Get us your email. You can do your email to us in Messenger, or again, go to the top of that screen and www.queensylviacomic.com.
That's right. In fact, if you will have a picture of your pet, please send a picture of your pet and include their name as well. It is so much fun. This is something great, and the products are award winning. And by all means, Yitka Krizova, the owner, she is also a multiple award winning grooming expert and business owner.
And the
So,
best
hey,
of all, it's free.
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 I like free.
Free's great.
Yes, it's not too much of free going on. That word gonna be like free. What's that? What? You go to jail for saying free, giving
Anymore?
away something free. You giving away, but you know what is free?
What that?
Love, the inspiration, and the encouragement and laughter that we bring every Thursday on the Now You Know show. With these segments from people all over the world sharing their gift, their passion, their knowledge, like Pamela Anderson, who is currently taking care of her mom that is in stage 7 of dementia. She has a group page that is really fantastic, sharing, bringing unity, sharing questions, videos, all sorts of great things is in store for Pamela Anderson and the gift and blessing that she brings. Enjoy the latest segment of You're Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pam, right here on Now You Know.
Hello, and I hope your day is going well. And thank you for watching You Are Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela. Now, this week, we're going to talk about how outside influences can affect your caregiving abilities. Now, are they a good thing or are they a bad thing? That's totally up to you. It's how you deal with them, because you are your biggest outside influence, the caregiver. That's because you have your own views, your own thoughts, your dreams, and you just want to live your life. Now, your family can be one of your biggest outside influences. That's because you have to show them love, you have to care about them, you have to share with them, and most of all, you just have to be there for them. Then you have your friends. You have your old friends and your new ones. That brings relationships, your loyalties. You have to care about them, and you have to share with them. You have to have the drama, but you still have to show up and be there. Now, the circumstances, they are the inevitable. They are going to happen. They do change. Sometimes for the better, and sometimes for the worst. But you still have to be there. Now, these things happen anytime, any day, and all while you're going through your caregiver journey. But you just have to remember, your outside influences in your life is just an added circumstance called dementia. So appreciate them, because they're there to help you be there. Now, next week, we'll talk about COVID and how it affects your caregiving journey. So tune in. This is Pamela Anderson. I can be reached on my Facebook support group page. You Are Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela, because I am here for you, and you need to remember, you are not alone.
Indeed, indeed. Pamela Anderson wants you to know not once but twice that you are not alone. Go on Facebook and join. Please spread the word, pass it along to someone to join her Facebook group page. You're Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pam. They do some great things on there. You know, some people have, not even aware what's going on with themselves or their loved ones, and they can come together, ask questions, share information, resources. It's a fantastic page that has, by the way, gained her TV notoriety, doing the right thing, paying it forward, and it helps her. And it's a self-therapy for her herself, who's going through this, taking care of her mom. So check that out. Thank you, Pam, for coming aboard this platform and making a difference.
Absolutely. You know what I forgot to mention, Queen, during the announcements was give some analytics and shout outs to our listeners. And those in the United States, Russian Federation, the United Kingdom, Canada, Venezuela, Mexico, India, Brazil, Africa, and Peru. Shout out. Thank you. I like it that, wow, even the Russian Federation's dipping in.
That is so appreciative. Look, don't send a missile, but check out the shows. Well, I appreciate that.
Oh, at least they're not stifling a good entertainment.
Good
Maybe
people.
they're
There's
listening.
Good people all over
they
the
could
world.
be listening to our segment on Wednesday evenings too, and just because I could be making Putin mad. Who knows?
Someone
not that I ever
what
say anything bad about the man.
The Wednesday evening show, hosted by Smooth and special co-host Larry E, is a really hot show. Tim's Tid Bits, and now that he mentioned it, hey, check it out every Wednesday evening, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, it's a bit political. Yes, it's keeping it real. They don't play, and it's a great show.
And as long as you're plugging the Queen Silvy Show on Tuesday afternoons.
That's right.
Hey, well, we got all kinds of content. Again, the easiest way to get to all of that is our YouTube page.
Hey, speaking of the Queen Silvy Show, the multiple award
Who brought
Queen
that up?
Silvy Show, you did.
Oh.
Listen, this Tuesday I have a fantastic guest. You are in for a treat. He has a fantastic music, debuting a music video of his solo debut single. I'm not giving all the beans. You just
don't spill it. Don't spill it all.
But it's going to be hot and fantastic from British Columbia. You are in for
But those in the know, because if they were on our friends list, they would be in the know.
You'd be in the know ahead of time on a lot of things. You would probably be sitting here unwrapping the gift.
There's a lot of stuff we don't give away on air, but if you're on our friends list, now you know.
Now, if you don't know, now you know. That's right. And just like LPs Flavor Review, listen, he's like the Simon Cowell when it comes to judging these fast food restaurants, and we appreciate everyone who sends in places or meals for him to try out and go. This week, he's at Taco Bell, and he's checking out the steak grilled cheese burrito. Let's check it out and hear what he has to say about that on LP's Flavor Review right here on Now You Know.
Drummer Keith Napier, 23, hit me up in the comments and he told me that I should go try that Taco Bell grilled cheese burrito. So we on our way to Taco Bell and we about to see what this grilled cheese burrito is like. He didn't say which type of burrito to do, but I'm gonna try to go for one of the premium ones, steak or chicken, whichever one I feel like at the time, Thank you for tuning in to LP's Flavor Review. And he liked, he subscribed, and he told me what to smash next. So now it's about to be a grilled cheese burrito from Taco Bell. Let's go.
All right.
So my boy Darren, drummer, we got that grilled cheese burrito. Comes in a nice little foil package. It's pretty warm. It's hot. Shit hot. Hot than the son of a bitch. Taco Bell. Let's see what you got for me. Okay. Also comes in another little package deal wrap. Oh, jeez. This is the steak version. Had to go player with it. Had to go premium style with it. But this is the steak version. All this melty cheese on top of it. See the grill marks on the bottom of it. I wonder how they make this shit, man. You can see that gooey. It's big too. It's heavy. It's pretty big, you know. All the gooey cheesiness on it, man. You know I gotta hit it with some mild sauce and shit. You know, it's a little greasy. Steak grilled cheese burrito. It's greasy as fuck. Maybe it's from the cheese. Maybe it's from the steak. But let's check it out. I don't know what's all in here. Tastes like steak, cheese, sour cream, and little red chips. Very cheesy and greasy. This grilled chili cheese burrito. It's greasy, but it's delicious. The steak is delicious. It has rice in it. Sour cream, probably like a little chipotle little thing popping off. It's flavorful. It's very cheesy. It's nice and saucy. It melts in your mouth. It's pretty good though, man. You know, it's not that bad. It's like the same shit you get from Taco Bell. The same ingredients, just with a little different twist to it. You know what I mean? So they did their thing with this Taco Bell. The wrapping is pretty good. It's grilled cheese. That's for damn sure. So that's you getting exactly what you wanted, a grilled cheese. You know what I'm saying? With some other shit up in it. You know what I mean? The steak version is pretty good. You know, it's a little chewy though. You know what I mean? So out of 10, Taco Bell, man, this grilled cheese burrito, I give it a good 5.2. You know what I mean? It's not bad, you know. It's pretty big. It's good money, good food for the price, you know. You get exactly what you asked for, a grilled cheese burrito. That's for damn sure. 5.2 Taco Bell. Thank you, Darren, Drummer, Keith, Napier, 23, for liking and subscribing. Tell me what to smash next. I give this a good 5.2. Hey. Thank you for tuning in to LPs Flavor Review. Like and subscribe, and let me know what to smash next.
Hey.
Now you know.
If you don't know, right, Smooth? Now you know. Go
That
try it
looked
for
good.
yourself. Yeah, you know, he kind of lost me when he said greasy. I'm like, oh, man. But it's probably, the cheese. So I'll probably check that out. You go check it out and let me know what you think about that there Taco Bell grilled cheese burrito.
It did
and
look
let
good,
me
though.
know.
So who knows?
You try it?
Yeah.
Really?
Taco Shell.
Yes. If I can find
Taco
him
Bell.
at Taco Bell,
Taco
listen.
Bell.
You don't do Taco
You know,
Bell.
yeah, we do.
We quit Taco Bell.
But here's some trivia. It probably is not true anymore. But the hometown I'm from in Bowling Green, they had a Taco Bell next to the university, and they would stay open until like 4 in the morning because they'd catch all the bar traffic coming back from downtown.
Everybody with the munchies.
Number one selling Taco Bell in the nation.
Hear that hot? The workers never leave because they paid their ass good.
They did at the time.
I know. But that's what it is. Hey, Taco Bell got it going on for some. Some saying, ugh, you get a Taco
But,
Bell? No.
you know, for that late night walk home from the bar, Nothing like a Taco Bell.
Well, go try it. Let me know. Let me hear your story of what you want. In fact, if you have a place that you'd love for LP to try out and give you his opinion on what he thinks, send it to him at his YouTube channel. In fact, follow and subscribe his YouTube channel, LPs Flavor Review, or send it to Queen Silvy at comic.com, and we'll make sure.
We'll make sure he gets it. There's another reason for him to get into the Friends Club, Silvy.
There's a lot. Alrighty. I'm thanking you for being here and for tuning in or listening, watching wherever you are. The Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. It gets better. This young man is born blind and autistic. He is a brilliant young man. He has he's also a Christian rapper, and he also has a segment here on the Now You Know show. Kane Patino is his name. His segment, God's Word to be Heard. Check this out.
God bless you guys. This is Superstar Kane Patino, and here for another edition of God's Word to be Heard. So as always, I want to thank you all so very much for rocking out with me. I pray in Jesus' holy mighty name that these messages have been a blessing to you and has taught you an awful lot. And it makes me feel good to know that I've got viewers and listeners who are interested in what the Lord puts on my heart to share with each and every single one of you out there. So as you may know, and for those of you who are brand new here, I've been doing segments on the 7 deadly sins. And for today's segment, I am doing a segment on envy. If you have your Bibles, I need you to turn to the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 13, verse 4. It says, love is patient, love is kind, but does not envy or boast, and is not arrogant. Now, let me tell you something. We all fight through that battle of jealousy and envy. All of us do. We all get envious because somebody has something better than us. Or we get somebody else get something that we've been praying for quite a long time. And let me tell you something. Yes, like I told you all before, yes, we might want something. But just because you want something does not always mean it's good for you to have. You know, a lot of times when we end up wanting something else, we end up getting so jealous because that other person's got it. When little do we know, if we have it when we're asked, if we get it when we're asked for it right away, we're not always ready for it. God knows what's best for us. God knows what's right for us. We should thank God that we have the opportunity to wait for the things that we want, because he knows when we're ready for it. We should be happy for those who get blessings. Even though, yes, we've been waiting for them for quite a long time, we are not ready for it a lot of times. And I want you all to remember that. Jealousy is not a good feeling either. And God has certain reasons that he does things the way he does. Thank you guys for listening. I love you all. You all can find me on Facebook, Kane, K-A-Y-N-E, Patinio, P-E-T-I-N-I-O-T, on Messenger, TikTok, and I also have a YouTube page, Kane, K-A-Y-N-E, the Christian rapper. I love you guys. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.
Kane.
Kane Patino, superstar.
He keeps it real.
Kane Patino, yes, he does keep it real. He is so gifted and multi-talented. Go and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Kane, the Christian rapper, and fall in love with the music. He is so brilliant on his music, Christian songs and all. In fact, you can find some of them on Facebook as well. Kane Patinio, he is the one.
You know, and I like what he's speaking about. When you talk about the 7 deadly sins and you talk about, you know, envy and greed, and and he's covered those, and that's very important for your own relationship between you and another person in your life.
Absolutely.
Whether it be your family, your spouse, or your significant other, whatever it may be.
Absolutely.
And a co-employee.
God's word to be heard with Kane.
Follow those thoughts.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kane, for coming aboard this platform and spreading the word and blessing the world. This is so fantastic. So, she's back. She is back.
She's back.
Last week, WandaVision was on vacation. Everybody needs a little vacation and a break every now and then, and that's what she did. Had a blast on her vacation, but she is back with her segment, Happy Black Sheep, right here on Now You Know. Check this out.
Hello. This is WandaVision, a.k.a. Happy Black Sheep. How you doing? It's good to see you. Sorry, I had to take a vacation. You know how it is. Sometimes you just got to take a little piece, you know. But I am back. We have a question going around, I see, asking what was the most courageous thing that you've ever done? So I was thinking about this, and what I came up with was one night, early, like 2 o'clock in the morning. It was snowing in Georgia. Very cold, bone-chilling cold. My homegirl and I was leaving my boyfriend's house. We had this big party. And we had cleaned up, and we were leaving. And there was this little boy. He was about 3-4 years old. Come charging, running towards us. He has nothing but his pajamas on. And my friend scoops him up. She scoops him up, and she was like, well, what are we supposed to do? I was like, I don't know, go back to the house. So she started running back towards his house, and I'm running backwards because I'm like, oh, my God, somebody might be trying to run after the little boy. We don't know, you know. I'm like, oh, my God. So we're running back. We go back into the house, and I'm like, where the boy? And he was just so cold. And my friend was like, okay, let's put him in some warm water. And I was like, no, it's going to hurt him. I said, don't do that. So we grabbed some towels and some blankets, and we start wrapping him up, and we just start rubbing him. Just kept rubbing him. And I looked at my friend, my boyfriend, and I was like, look, I'm not giving him to nobody but the police. I was like, why is he out here in this middle of the night and he's so cold? I was like, he is so cold. So we called 911, and my boyfriend went out to the balcony, and he was watching, you know. And this man went by the house, and he saw him, and he was like, well, excuse me, sir, did you see a little boy come out here? And my friend was like, no, I didn't see it. So the man, he kept on walking. So the police came, of course, you know, when the police come, they got the lights flashing and everything. So when they saw the lights flashing, the guy turned around and he came back. Yeah, the guy came back, and the police officer, they were asking me questions, and I was like, look, if you want to give it to him, that's fine. I was like, but I'm not going to give him to nobody. So when the little boy saw the man, he just like grabbed him, like, where you been? Where you was? So what happened was, there were some apartments across the street, and it snowed that day. And it was the first time the baby ever been in snow. So he played in the snow all day he played. And the mother was like, you know, when he played so hard, we had to make him come into the house. And when they made him come into the house, he was so mad that he ate his food and went to sleep. So when he went to sleep early, he woke up and everybody else was already in the bed. So he just went to the door, opened the door, started playing in the snow. When he had got too far, and he lost where he was supposed to be. So when he lost where he was supposed to be, he was walking around crying, and we were the first people that he saw. I was like, oh my God, to just imagine that if we hadn't even came out, what would have happened to him. And like I said, he was about 3 or 4 years old, but that was the most courageous thing that we did, you know, saving him, getting him out of the cold, because it was freezing. I'm talking about, it took us about 20 minutes to put on clothes to even just go to the car. It was just so cold. So I know he had on little pajamas and nothing on his little feet. He was so cold. But I don't think that was the most courageous thing that we ever did for that baby. He was so cute. He was so cute. But it was just so crazy how it was just, there's a kid out here in the middle of nowhere. It was real wild. But I'm so glad that he was okay. His mom talked to us and she let us know that he was all right. And we saw his little happy face when he saw us. He was just smiling like, oh, that's little women. You know, so it was kind of cool. It was real cool. Not a big thing, but it was kind of cool, you know. I'm glad that you asked that question. That was a very important question. I forgot all about that, you know. Yeah, you have to remember some of the good things that you do, especially as you're a black sheep, because, you know, most of the time everybody reminds you of the shit that you ain't done right. They don't never remind you of the shit that you did right. But, you know, yeah, that was a good question. That was a damn good question. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. This is WandaVision. Happy Black Sheep. And don't forget to follow me on WandaVision. You make sure you take it easy. I'm going to see you next week. Bye-bye.
That is so what's up. WandaVision, follow her on Instagram. She is doing things, going places, bringing smiles and laughters, and I love it. I love you too, WandaVision. Thank you for coming aboard this platform and making a heck of a difference. She was on point through the holiday season of Christmas and New Year's with all of her advice, her tips. It's funny.
Made me laugh.
And it's true.
Yeah, don't go
She
places
was
acting like a
keeping
monkey.
it real. And you can go get caught up on the YouTube channel or any of your favorite podcasts and get caught up on all the episodes and all the segments of the Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. Absolutely fantastic. In fact, her segment was answering the show question of the week, and she did a magnificent job because, hey, she was telling like it is, and God bless you and everyone who took care and shielded that little boy and got him in the arms of the right person, because I don't know about where you are, but here in Glass City, they have a bad thing. What is that? Child...
well, human trafficking.
Yes, human trafficking is hot up in this area.
Well, unfortunately, you know, we sit at the intersection of the 80-70, which goes, you know, east-west in this country, and I-75, which goes from Canada up in Michigan all the way down to Florida. So,
so they figure
it's a
easy
perfect
access
place.
in and out. And it's really hot. It's a bad thing. You know, we don't wish anything on anyone. Our hearts and prayers go out for everyone, especially anyone who's right now dealing with it where they're missing their child, where your child is missing. I can't imagine what that's like as a parent.
I couldn't imagine going through that
to go
shit.
through that. Absolutely. So there's good. There's
Again, our hearts
good.
and prayers are out to those individuals.
And so you were like, what? Yeah, the show question of the week, Smooth, is going to show you right now that our wonderful regulars.
You want me to let them see it?
Well, I was thinking.
Bam, there we are. Yeah.
Thing. So if you have the answer for this yourself, send it to us and we'll gladly play it next week. But this week, our fabulous show question. I gotta find the name to call them. Our fabulous show question experts is going to answer the question of what's the most courageous thing you've ever done. Well, let's check out Cynthia and Pam Anderson, and let's find out what they've done right here on Now You Know.
Hi, this is Cynthia, and I'm here on the Now You Know show to answer the question of the week with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. The question is, what is the most courageous thing you've ever done? And besides having my two wonderful children and having the courage to get married, I had the courage that God gave me to go to college at 56. Yes, it's never too late. I got the courage to go. I went. I did well, and I did get my degree in administration. So the Lord is good, and we have to be encouraged to stand tall. We may not think we're capable of doing things, but God knows, and He will lead us to where we need to go. So I do believe that is the most courageous thing I have ever done. And when I walked down that aisle and they were playing the graduation song, I was almost in tears. All my family was there. Not only was it a courageous moment, it was a very proud moment. So yes, indeed, that is the answer. When I went to college. Thanks for having me on the show. Have a great weekend. Okay, bye-bye.
Hello, I'm Pamela Anderson, and I'm here today to answer the question of the week for Now You Know. What is the most courageous thing that I've ever done? I have to say the most courageous thing that I've ever done was to step out on faith and take the dementia trip with my mom, Lucille Boyd, who has dementia. Now, I'm a Leo and a lion who found the courage to turn her dementia trip to a fantastic journey. And I salute my courageous traveling buddy, my mom. So thank you for listening to me. And I can be reached on my Facebook support group page, You Are Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela. And you have a very good day.
You know, it is never too late to go and get an education. Never too late to make a difference. Cynthia, thank you, Queen Cynthia, for that. They're very much, it's inspirational. You know?
Hey, why not? Why not finish your vision?
Absolutely.
Whatever that may be.
Absolutely. It's part of that purpose and your purpose in life. And Pamela Anderson, you are an angel, a guardian, a warrior, one making a difference, doing something that some people can't do. Some people think it's easy to just put that person, that loved one, in a facility and take it off their hands and not have to deal with it. And you deal with it. And you and your mom are great, two wonderful people doing some good things. Continuing on with our question of the week specialists, we have Kane Patinio and one half of Smith's sketch, Jay Smith from United Kingdom. Going to tell you the most courageous thing they've ever done right here on Now You Know.
God bless you guys. This is Superstar King Patinio here to answer this week's question. What is the most courageous thing you have ever done? And that is a great question. Now, let me tell you guys something. Preaching the gospel is the most courageous thing that I could ever do. You might not believe it, but it's true. And the reason I say that is because there's so many people out in this world who is rejecting the gospel. They're rejecting Jesus and God. And let me tell you something. To all of the people out there who are preaching the gospel and who are sharing God's word, praise God for people like you. It is people like you who is keeping on winning souls up into heaven. Because whether you believe it or not, it says in the Bible, no weapons shall form against us, for we are more than a conqueror. And it says also in the Bible, bless those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for those is the kingdom of heaven. You know, just because you may be persecuted, don't think you're doing the wrong thing. If you preach the gospel, you are doing the right thing. Because that blood is not on your hands when you preach that gospel. Even if it's just one soul you save during your whole walk that you're a Christian, God is happy with you. Because I'm telling you guys right now, there was a man in China who was rejected because he was preaching the gospel all around the world. He was preaching the gospel in school, and he was a teacher. He was spreading the good news to children. And he was arrested and rejected for that and persecuted. But the Lord delivered him from that. And the Lord has blessed him through it, for it as well. I'm telling you right now, if you preach the gospel, you will be healed too. And I'm telling you also right now, cowards is not a good thing. To be a coward and not share the gospel is wrong as well. I love you guys. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.
Hi, I'm Jay Smith, one half of Smith Sketches, here to answer the question of the week, which is, what is the most courageous thing you've done? Well, the most courageous thing I've done is actually open up and talk and get help regarding my mental health. Because I don't see it as a weakness, and nor should anybody else. It is not a weakness asking for help, it is actually a strength. So, don't suffer alone. There's always someone out there that you can talk to. So get that courage, be brave, and there's plenty of support out there for you, and you're not alone. So stay happy, stay healthy, and keep smiling, guys. Bye for now.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, superstar Kane Patino. I'm telling you, he is such a blessing, giving gifts from the heart, and it's so great. It's so fantastic. Jay Smith, one half of Smith Sketch from United Kingdom. We thank you so much.
Both of them had some very good points.
Sometimes it's not easy for someone to even speak and say and share.
If you really channeled both of those conversations together that these two gentlemen was having, if you would look at what Kane was talking about and the willingness to accept Christ into your life and give and admit that you're a sinner and that you need his guidance in your life. And the same thing that, Liam was talking about is you need to admit, I have these issues. I need help. And whether you're reaching out to God or you're reaching out to a professional, my God, reach out to someone.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There is resources and help out there. And if you can't find someone to talk to, I am here for you. Smooth, you are.
Now you know.
And if you don't know,
now you know.
That's right. Hey, Tamar, Queen Tamar
Oh,
Easley.
Tamar.
I love the multi-talented Tamar. She is fantastic, doing fantastic things, giving great advice throughout her journey on the Now You Know show, and she's going to share right now something what's the most courageous thing
that Tamar's ever done.
That's right. Check it out on Now You Know.
Hello to everyone out there in Now You Know land with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. This is Tay, and I'm answering the question of the week. What is the most courageous thing that I've done? I had to think long and hard about this one. What is the most courageous thing that I've done? Because showing courage can come in so many shapes, forms, and fashions. So what I did was I thought about the most recent courageous thing that I've done. That was a little easier. I kind of copped out. But that would be standing up to the administration and to the director, the board of directors president, concerning heading back to school in person during this Omicron spike in COVID. We are a small charter school. Not going to say the name, but we're a small charter school, and we serve the children with autism population. And a lot of them are nonverbal, and a lot of my coworkers they're verbal, but they are not, I guess they're not as courageous as I am, and a few others. There's a few others who also stood up to administration because we were not ready to go back. We told them we do not have protocols in place to safely resume in-person learning. It's not like we wanted to be out for another year, but we wanted to be out until we had protocols in place that will put our minds to rest, put our hearts at ease, and to keep everyone safe. So I had to call a meeting. I had to ask the principal to call a meeting for all staff members so that we can have some input on the situation. And it was about an hour and a half long of staff members, finally standing up and saying their concerns and how they feel. And the principal was kind of like going back and forth about it until finally he said, well, I don't have the power to make this decision. The board president does, so I'll give him a call. So I'm like, okay, this is promising. It seems like he understands our concerns. But then the board president, we had a Zoom call, and he was so dismissive. He wanted nothing to do with our plans, our suggestions. He made it seem like our time wasn't as important as his. It was terrible. But I'm not happy that the COVID did spike. However, the very next week after being in person, we were so short-staffed and had such a small number of students that we could not open. And we were out for 3 days. That was just to show that stepping up and taking that risk, putting my neck on the line for the greater good, it wasn't for nothing, because, we were right. We were doing the right thing. So that's just one example of me trying to be courageous out here in these streets. But, yeah, thank you so much for listening, and take care. And now you know. Bye.
Wow.
Hats off to you, Tamar, Queen Tamar. Beautiful, beautiful queen. I stand by that.
And
I do.
What she talked about is so important. I've been through a lot of leadership colleges and studies, and the most important thing that they try to put into your head is it's the people down below that really matter. And when you have a coalition of these people that are coming to you with a common cause, you need to be, as a leader, as a good, listen. It's just a listening skill. And I think that's all that they were asking.
It's sad. It's sad that there are those at this level and they don't give a care. They just want that money. They just want to, whatever it is.
But look at the repercussions, because he didn't listen.
Absolutely. That should have woke his ass. I'm going to say he woke his ass up, about to get me going on that one.
Watch
Listen,
out. Okay.
We care about our children, not only that, about our lives. And you must have a backup plan on everything.
Yes,
the
ma'am.
minute this has started happening, the pandemic, some businesses do it. Everyone should have a backup plan for the situation and care for one another. Hey, that's a team. We come together in unity. We should also communicate. And hats off again to you, Tamar, for doing that, speaking up and showing the example. You are a leader. You're a leader. And that is so great.
That's what it takes.
That's what it takes.
You got to have leaders.
Absolutely. That just had me going. I was like, calm down, Queen. Queen was like, what's that phone number? I'm going to call you.
Yeah, I had like 300 people underneath me. And I encouraged that to the max. I loved people who wanted to lead. That makes my life easier.
We need leaders right now. We need good people setting an example. We need those that have a gift, a purpose in life, encouragement, inspiration, motivation, laughter. We need all of that. All of that.
Amen.
And I'm thankful for everyone aboard this platform to just do that very thing. Like the next segment we have, they are fairly new to the Now You Know show out of United Kingdom. You've heard one half of Smith's sketch. Brothers doing some fantastic things. In fact, during the beginning of this pandemic, they began doing cartoons, and they're blowing up on YouTube and everywhere to bring laughter and smiles. The Popcorn Family and Friends was the first cartoon, and the spin-off cartoons I'll tell you in a moment, because we're going to showcase that. But check out their segment, Smith Brothers, the brothers behind the creation, right here on Now You Know.
I'm Jay Smith, one half of Smith Sketches, and as you can see, I'm on my own this week, but don't worry, my partner in crime and my brother will be back with me again soon. But in the meantime, I thought I'd use this opportunity to tell you a bit more about myself. Obviously, I'm Jay. I'm the younger of the two brothers out of us, and as we've already spoke about, I do the voices, put the finishing touches together, and things like that. I mean, you know, it's been a great journey, especially doing something like this with my brother. It's been amazing. It sort of brought us closer together in a way, especially during the pandemic. And yeah, we've just had fun with it and gone with the flow, really. I mean, I can't believe it's coming up for nearly 2 years since we started all this, and I never would have thought for 1 minute that it would have got to this point where we're still going, still bringing smiles to the world, still making people laugh. Well, you know, hopefully we are, and hopefully all you followers and subscribers so far are enjoying it. And yeah, if you haven't already subscribed and watched, then I recommend it. You know, some of them are a laugh, you know, and like we spoke about in, you know, other episodes, that, you know, we have covered all sort of different types of scenarios. We spoke about mental health, there's been, you know, pregnancies, there's been car crashes, but there's also been a lot of laughter and a lot of fun, which is, you know, what we want to bring to people and show people that, you know, no matter what life throws at you, you know, just go with the flow, have a laugh, and yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's been fun, and it still is fun. Love making them, love sharing them with the world, and we will continue, you know, for as long as we can. Keep going, you know. Sky's the limit, as they say. Yeah, and as I've said before, like, you know, I do the voices and stuff, and, you know, might demonstrate a few of them. I don't know. Depends if I come out of my shell a bit more, because as I've said before as well, believe it or not, I'm the shyer one of the two brothers as well. You know, I like to sort of, you know, stay behind the camera sort of thing, making the cartoon. I mean, this is a big step for me, you know, coming from behind the camera and doing things like this, but it's also brought out a lot of confidence, you know, made me more confident, more brave, more determined, you know. And again, like, that's thanks to my brother, that's thanks to Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. You know, I'd never have thought I'd be doing something like this, but it's amazing. So yeah, and we will continue and keep bringing the fun. So, sorry, I was just checking on the time there. Yeah, I mean, you probably can tell I'm a bit nervous doing it on my own, but again, it's making me more confident and more determined. So yeah, maybe let me demonstrate a few, I don't know, random ones. I know Liam said before, like, when we speak on the phone, it's like he hears some of the characters and that come out, it's like, oh, alright, there's Sue. See, and then she just happens, and then it's like, alright, there's Barney Beansprout. Hey, it's a Gino. What are you talking about? And then, you know, yeah, man, there's Kirk. And yeah, they just sort of flow. Like, and there's been so many, like we spoke about before. You know, we don't always get to use all the characters or, you know, all the backgrounds, because we've created so many, and we sort of try and fit it all in. But yeah, I mean, as I said, it's fun. It's kept us going, and it's kept a lot of other people smiling and happy, and, you know, the comments, feedbacks that we get is great, and, you know, hopefully we can keep on doing that. But yes, so that's what do we want to do, hey? Alright, Gino, let me talk, man. But yeah, you know, I have fun with it in my own head, you know, I'm woohoo, but yeah. But, you know, yeah, come and follow us, subscribe and join in the fun and have a laugh. Yeah, so, but we will see you again soon. As I say, my brother will be back with me soon, but until then, enjoy the laughter, have fun, and be happy. Bye for now.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much,
thank you,
Jay
thank you.
Smith, one half of Smith's Sketch. Two brothers doing fantastic things. And like you said, he's been doing this, both of them, for 2 years.
Right.
And we are honored that our paths have connected. He was a guest. They are a guest, former guest on the Queen Silvy Show. You want to learn more about them, you can go into your favorite archives and find them. They are there. Their pictures are there. Simply touch it, and it'll take you to that show and get caught up on some great things and great conversation that we shared on the show. His brother, Liam Smith, will be back. He is on business. You know, business is business, and handle your business and get on back.
You know what?
Join us here.
Yeah, business before pleasure.
Absolutely.
And, and he had an interesting point, being shy, introverted, whatever the case may be. And especially I found that, when we've been into the business for so long with, working with comedians and other entertainers, that it seems the very creative individuals are, kind of introverted. And they're,
Oh, yeah.
it's not unusual whatsoever. And especially with a creative individual.
Mm-hmm. And that's all right, because Jay Smith, you did fantastic. Oh, we all get shy. We all do be nervous, but you did fantastic. I thank you for coming out of that shell.
Well, you
have so much to give.
Queen, we can both of us as an example. We are not real extroverted, so to speak, when we walk into an event or a club. We pretty much will, socialize, but nothing to draw attention to ourselves.
I'm not wild like
stick a
I'm
mic in either one of us hands, and it's done.
Boom, baby. And when I'm done, I see you later. Gotta go.
Yeah, I'm not held liable for anything I may have said.
No, not wild. Not gonna hang around. I'm just gonna do my business and go.
I didn't intentionally mean to offend everybody.
No, but it is what it is, and I'm honored to have everyone. I want to thank you all before we get into, because we're going to go out with their spinoff from Popcorn Family and Friends, which is Granny Popcorn. And Grandpa Popcorn Show. Is fantastic. It's so fantastic. They've created Smooth Tim and the Queen Silvy as cartoon characters who have parts in that as well. I'm so honored. There's numerous episodes that is available. Go and subscribe to their YouTube channel, Smith Sketch. You can find them everywhere: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere. They're blowing up, doing some great things, and they do bring smiles and laughter all around the world.
I like the lifestyle we lead in the cartoon. We got jets,
I do too,
trains,
man. Oh, gee.
limousines.
Queen Silvy has a helicopter, a limousine, a race car. I have a train. What's a train?
Yeah, there's train.
Oh, I have a crib that has my logo all on it. I am BAD in the cartoons, and I love it.
I'm like, wow.
What a legacy.
We really got it going on.
Well, you know what? It's also a great legacy to leave for those. They say,
when our great-great-grandchildren look at this and say, God, that my mom and dad was right. They were crazy.
They are off the chain. Beautiful and handsome, making a purpose worldwide. That's what we're doing. And listen, I want to thank Pamela Anderson for You Are Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela LP and LPs Flavor Review. WandaVision and Happy Black Sheep. Kane Patinio and God's Word to be Heard. All of my beautiful specialists, my special people who answers the weekly show question. Queen Cynthia, thank you very much. Pam Anderson, Kane Patinio, Smith Sketch, that's James Smith, and Queen Tamar Easley this week. Thank you very much. I usually don't pop those show questions out, by the way. You have to message me and I'll get them to you if you'd like to participate.
That's the only way you're going to know.
Video
now you know.
To the weekly show question. That's right. What did you say, Smooth?
It's the only way you're going to know, so now you know.
That's correct, Mundo. And listen, follow Queen Silvy if you will anywhere.
Is that another Silver Bonic?
Could be. Look in the
Recommend.
book. Look in the book. I have a book of words that. But listen, I want to thank you all. You can follow Queen Silvy on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere. Google Silvy. Queen Silvy or the Queen Silvy Show, you have not a problem finding me. And go to the website, the Queen Silvy. The website is queensilvy@comic.com.
That too.
The email is queensilvy@comic.com. I'm everywhere and I don't even know it. What? The queensilvyshow.com is the website. Smooth, where can you be followed?
Wow, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the above. I am equally Googleable. I don't mind being Googled occasionally.
A handsome Googleable.
So you can come and Google me if you'd like. But you can find us easily on thequeensilvyshow.com.
That's right. Listen, this is hot. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. Subscribe to the Queen Silvy Show's YouTube channel as well. But enjoy, sit back, and smile. Pass the word around for Granny and Grandpa Popcorn Show, episode 10, right here on Now You Know. Have a good evening, a good morning, a good afternoon.
All of the above.
That's
Love
right.
you guys. Till next week. We'll holla.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you.
George, what on earth are you doing walking around in your underpants in front of the window? Oh my God, look at the state of them and all. They're fit for the bin, they are. Oh, it's my house, I can do what I want. And you leave my underpants alone, there's nothing wrong with them. Plenty of wear left in them yet. Oh, George, don't argue back with me. Go and get dressed and throw them underpants in the bin. Got Sylvie and Tim coming round for lunch. You'll put them off their food standing there like that. Go on, hurry up, hop it.
Mildred has invited us around for lunch today. So I thought we'd go for a drive first, then head to Mildred and George for lunch.
Sounds good to me, Queen. Wonder if George has any more crazy ideas.
George, what are you up to? You've been up here ages. Oh, for crying out loud. Will you just hurry up and get dressed properly, you stupid fool? Sylvie and Tim will be here soon. G'day. You're listening to Circle Radio with me, Irwin. Our next song is Stand By Me by Liam Smith.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Whoa, stand by me. Whoa, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, all the mountains will crumble to the sea. I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me.
Hey, Mildred. Thanks for inviting us around for lunch. You have a lovely home.
Is George not joining us? Or is he out planning his next crazy idea?
You're very welcome, Sylvie and Tim. It's a pleasure having you round. Oh, and don't get me started on George Smooth. You know, this morning I found him walking round in his underpants, which had more holes than a golf course in, may I add, and then I send him upstairs to get dressed, go up there, and he's dressed like he's joining a boy band now. He's out there in the kitchen sulking like a teenager. Stupid fool.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna get high with a little help from my friends.